You've likely spent hours crafting detailed market updates and interest rate analyses, hit send to your entire database, and received absolutely zero replies. Today, we are going to take your worst-performing email campaign and rewrite it using a framework called the 5 Laws of Marketing to turn it into an active lead generator. This chart shows the exact results of this rewrite process. We took a campaign flatlining at 0 engagement and applied these 5 laws. The result was a spike to 268 direct responses from a single send. Before we begin the rewrite, you need to select one highly specific client niche to target. We cannot write for everyone at once. Pick one demographic facing a specific challenge right now. Applying this exact psychological structure is the dividing line between your email being deleted as spam and your clients welcoming you as a trusted advisor. Let's pull up a standard email draft on the left, keeping a blank canvas on the right. Look closely and count the pronouns. When an email is flooded with I, me, my, and our company, it focuses entirely on the sender. Your clients do not wake up thinking about your business. Take your draft and completely delete your company introduction, your recent awards, and your personal bio. We are clearing the slate. Your new opening sentence must focus 100% on the client's immediate situation. Human beings possess a biological filter called the reticular activating system. It scans the environment constantly, ignoring background noise and instantly locking on to immediate threats or specific problems related to survival. Knowing this, rewrite your subject line to explicitly call out one specific painful problem your chosen niche is currently experiencing. For example, instead of sending a generic monthly interest rate update, change the subject line to address a looming threat, like expiring business tax write-offs for self-employed entrepreneurs. If your subject line fails to identify a relevant threat or solve a problem within the first 3 seconds, the client's brain automatically categorizes your email as noise. Step 2 in our rewrite relies on the 3rd law of marketing, injecting certainty. We need to increase the client's perceived likelihood of success. To do this, insert a specific, localized success story directly into the body of the email. We can add a brief testimonial from a recent client who successfully navigated a complex relocation, moving out of Chicago to a new state. The story shows how they easily navigated the transition and settled in Las Vegas without the usual friction of buying a home out of state. Next, reference a concrete internal system that guarantees this type of result, like a pre-underwritten approval process that eliminates 11th-hour surprises. In a low-trust digital environment, providing proof that you have successfully navigated this exact problem for someone else is the only way to make a prospect feel safe enough to reply. Now we apply the 4th law of marketing, making the client's dream outcome feel significantly faster. This chart shows the industry landscape. While the national average to close a loan drags on for 37 days, our optimized internal process can cut that down to 16 days. Add one clear sentence to your draft stating this accelerated timeline so the client knows exactly how fast they can reach their goal. The final law requires us to remove friction from the process by eliminating confusing industry jargon. Scan your working draft and mercilessly delete your internal terminology. Cross out acronyms like non-QM, LTV, and DTI. Replace those terms with a simple 3-step action plan that explains the process in plain English. Finally, look at your call to action. Instead of asking the client to fill out a complex online application, change your ask to a simple, frictionless request. Tell them to just reply with the word details if they want to learn more. A confused mind defaults to inaction. Stripping away that friction is the actual catalyst that gets a prospect to hit the reply button. Let's review the transformations side by side. On the left is the dense, jargon-filled original, and on the right is our finalized, highly readable draft. The new version is entirely customer-centric. Notice the targeted problem hook in the subject line, the explicit 16-day timeline in the body, and the simplified one-word call to action at the bottom. Take this finalized text, copy it into your CRM, and deploy it immediately to a small targeted list of 50 past clients in your selected niche. Effective marketing does not broadcast your features or your company's awards. It enters the conversation that is already happening inside your client's head. By shifting your communication away from sender-focused bragging and redirecting it entirely toward client-focused problem-solving, you turn an easily ignored email into an active, high-converting pipeline.